गुड मॉर्निंग स्टुडंट्स. बृहन्मुंबई महानगरपालिका प्राथमिक शिक्षण विभाग तर्फे मी आपल्या सर्वांचे हार्दिक स्वागत करीत आहे. I welcome all of you on behalf of Municipal Corporation Greater Mumbai Education Department in today's online education program for Marathi medium standard 6 and subject English. Today's topic is Molai's Kathoni. We will continue from the part with whatever remaining. So Molai's Kathoni part 2. My name is Smita Gandhi. I am working at Mumbai Public School, घसरत English, MCGM. We will start our day with the good thought. So today is Thursday and today's date is 27th January 2022. Today's thought. One of you read the thought.
Where
Yes.
there's a will, there's a way.
Very good. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now, what is the meaning of this thought? Where there's a will means wish. If we want to do achieve something, ध्येय असेल तर हमारा मार्ग नक्कीच सापडणार. पण तुम्हाला ध्येय निश्चित करावे लागणार. तुम्हाला काय हवं आहे? Where there is a will means you have to decide some aim in your life. If you have decided something to do, then you will surely find a way to reach that destination. Last time we have discussed about save trees, save planet. So some students have shared their drawings. So this is the drawing made by Rehan about save trees. Achal Jaiswal, she has also made drawing on uses of the trees. So students, last period we have discussed about one story of a man. Do you remember what is the name of this man?
Jadhav Payang.
Very good, Jadhav Payang. Okay, and he is also known as the forest man. We also call him as a forest man.
Forest man.
Yes, very good. Why do we call him as a forest man? We will first play a game. We will revise this topic, what we have learned in the last session with the help of the game. So are you ready? Have you?
Yes.
Okay, we will start the game. Can you see what is written over the screen? One of you read? Yes. One of you read what is written over the screen?
Game.
Okay.
Game.
Okay, only game is seen. Okay.
Yes.
Now can you see what is written over here? Still only game is seen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Now can you see what is written over here? Yes, students. Hello, students. What do you see here now on the screen?
Molai's Kathoni
Yes.
choose the correct answer.
Okay, very good. So you have to find the match. You have to do tap the matching answer to eliminate it. Repeat until all the answers are gone. You have to choose the correct answer. Okay. So we will start the game. See, this is the game, just like you are sitting in the space shuttle and you are answering the questions. Now the question one will come. To read the question. One of you read this question.
He found his mission to turn the sandy timber land green with forest.
Okay, he found his mission. See, he has decided, just now we discussed about today's thought, that where there's a will, there is a way. So he has decided to convert the barren land into a forest. So he found his mission to turn the sandy dash land green with forest. Which type of the land was it earlier?
Barren.
Land. Okay.
Barren.
Barren land. He's
Barren land.
Very good. Next question. Read the question.
Jadhav Bang lived in a small timber on the banks of Brahmaputra.
Where did he live?
Lived in a small dash on the banks of Brahmaputra.
See here, small village. Jadhav Payang lived in a small village on the Brahmaputra. He lived in the small village. So we have selected this answer. Now, next. Okay, read now.
Jadhav has simply dash.
Okay, Jadhav was simply. See, we are recalling what we have learned earlier in the earlier lesson. Last time, what I have discussed you, I have explained you how Jadhav has achieved his dream. He was sitting on the bank and he saw thousands of
15.
No. See, no. Jadhav, once he was sitting on the bank on the Maujuli Island, and he saw thousands of the snakes lay dead. So he was simply horrified. Means he was shocked. So many snakes lying on the bank. Brahmaputra. Okay, next.
For more than dash long years, Jadhav Payang toiled on the dry barren land.
For how many years he took time to turn the barren land into the fertile land? For more than dash long years, Jadhav Payang toiled means he worked hard on the dry barren land. For how many years he tried, and then he converted.
30.
Yes, very good. Then he converted the barren land into a forest. Very good. That is why we call him forest man. No. Next.
One day in the terrible dash season of 1979 changed the life of Jadhav Payang.
One day in the terrible dash season. Which season was? We
have
summer. Very good. Summer season. Very hot. It was very hot. So due to there were no trees. So all snakes have also died. Next.
When Jadhav was about dash years old, he saw a terrible sight.
How old was he when he saw?
15.
Yes, very good, very good. 15 years old. Yes, now you remember what we have learned earlier. Next. They
had all day with no dash to protect them. They had all day in the scorching sun.
Yes, they had. They means here snakes. All the snakes had died with no trees to protect them. There were no trees to protect them. So they died due to extreme heat. He sat down and wept. He sat down and wept. On one of the sandbars, thousands of the snakes dead. So I have yes. Next, last one, and transformed in forest. So these are all the jumbled fill in. We will write your name on the leaderboard. Afterward, we will write our name on the leaderboard. So we have revised what you have learned in the last session. Okay. Now we will continue the story. So as we discussed here that where there's a will, there's a way. Chado Payang has decided that he will convert the barren land into a forest. And for that, more than 30 long years, Chado Payang toiled on the dry, barren area. Barren means infertile soil, those not producing any crops. And then he converted, so look in the picture, he transformed it into a forest. With trees, now so many trees came there. So many trees grew over that forest, in the forest. So with the trees came birds, insects, and animals. See here, now so many trees are here. With the trees came birds, insects, animals. So many animals are here. You can see the birds also. Okay. See, many different types of the birds, animals. They like the place. They like this place very much. Okay. Then whenever the birds came from other place, what they did unknowingly, without knowing, they brought many more seeds to the place. Okay. They used to bring so many seeds. And when the seeds grew into the, seeds begins to grow into the different plants. The place began to rich with the different forms of the life. See here, so many different types of the birds, animals. Even then, Molai did not abandon his work. Now, what is the meaning of abandon? Abandon means stop. Now he has converted the forest into barren land into the forest. But even then, he did not stop his work. Okay, he continued to keep on doing his work. The forest now became second home for him. Now this forest became the second home. He used to live in the forest only. People in that area named it Molay's Kathoni, Molay's forest. Last time I've explained you what is the meaning of Molay's Kathoni. Do you remember now why the name here written as Molai? Anyone, any idea? Why the name here, not the Jado Payang, and why the Molai? Do you remember? Molai is the nickname. It is the nickname given by his family. Nickname means a short name. Family give him different names. So Molai is the nickname of the Jado Payang. In your house also, in your school, they are calling you by some other name, and in family, your parents might be calling you with the different name. So the nickname of Jado Payang is the Molai, and Kathoni means the forest. So this forest was developed by Jado Payang, that is the Molai. So this forest is now known as the Molai's Kathoni. In Assamese language, the Kathoni means the forest. So the forest developed by the Jado Payang means the Molai is known as the Molai's Kathoni. Today, Molay's Kathoni covers an area of nearly 1,500 acres. So long, he has expanded the barren land into the forest, and it is now nearly 1,500 acres. And with Molay's efforts, it is growing every day. Students, you remember each and every word, okay? And now you have to play other game also. Molai used to say, my house is very big. Hundreds of acres. How it house is so much big? Because now he is living in the forest only. He took into consideration that this forest is my house only. He was living in that forest only. So he used to tell everyone that my house is very big, hundreds of acres. Okay, one of you read this.
Hello? It houses thousands of different trees and plants and birds and animals, including deer, apes, and even rhinos and tigers.
It houses thousands of different trees and plants and birds and animals, including deer. See, these are the picture of the different animals, deer, apes, and even rhinos and tigers in that forest, Molay's Kathoni. Okay. To cap it all means above that, different animals were there. And besides that, a herd of about 100 elephants had started visiting the forest every year. Now, what is herd? Herd is a collective noun. Okay, it's group of animals. To cap it all, means besides this, a herd of about 100 elephants has started visiting the forest every year. They stayed there for about 3 months. How long did they stay? How long did they stay?
3 months.
Yes, they used to stay about 3 months. Now Molai is a happy man today. Why he is a happy man? Earlier he used to weep, sitting alone, and he was crying. Now he is a happy man. Why he is a happy man now? Why? Now Molai is a happy man. Why? Can you tell me why he is happy now? Because he has completed his will. He has fulfilled his dream. Yes, Ria? Why is he a happy man? Because now he has achieved his dream. He has succeeded to achieve his dream, that he has converted the barren land into the forest. So he is very happy. The elephant visits show that the whole forest is in very good condition. The elephant visits show that the whole forest is in very good condition. But this is not a work of just one day. All this was not sailing. All this was not just smooth sailing. Means whenever you decide something, then it is not easy that you will achieve that only. Suppose you want to participate in the game, drawing competition, and on the when you will directly enter in the competition and you will draw the pictures and you will win. That is not possible. You must practice for that game. Okay, like that way, his dream was to convert the barren land into the sand. But there were so many problems, obstacles were there. It was not smooth sailing. It was not smooth sailing, means it was not without difficulty. He has to face so many difficulties. Apart from the hardships means he have worked hard. He has toiled for more than 30 years. So apart from the hardships, Molai had to suffer on the island. Working there in the heavy rains. He used to work in the heavy rain, scorching heat, everything. And scorching heat also. So he used to work in the heavy rains and the scorching. Scorching means extreme heat. Okay. He had to face opposition from the people too. So many difficulties were there. First, he has to work hard. He worked in the heavy rains, in the scorching heat, and he had to face the opposition from the people too. Why the people opposed? See, the meaning of scorching means very hot. Now, what the people used to do, see, he never thought of stealing from his forest, but others did. Now, what is the meaning of stealing? You know, what is the meaning of stealing? Can you see what they are doing? Look at the picture and try to tell me, what is the meaning of stealing? He never thought of stealing from his forest, but others did. Stealing means chori karni, okay? To steal, to take away other things from them. So which property which does not belong to us, and that we take it out. So stealing means to chori karne, to take others' property. He never thought of stealing from his forest, but others did. What the others people do? They took away the wood or cut the trees. They took away the wood, and other difficulties were he had to guard his island against the poachers. He had to guard his island against the poachers. Now, what is the poachers? Poachers means hunter. They are the hunters. He had to guard his island against the poachers. When people wanted to cut down the trees, he stood up in the defense like a rock. He used to come defense. Defense means protect. He used to protect. Means he used to tell them. He used to tell them, please don't cut the trees. Don't take away the tree wood. When people wanted to cut down the trees, he stood up in the defense like a rock. What he believed. And he used to tell everyone that you will have to cut me before you cut the trees. He used to protect the forest, and he used to tell everyone that you will have to cut me before you cut the trees. Okay, now one of you read this.
When the elephants came, they faced a lot of damage on the way.
now we discussed about the people, how the people harassed him. The people used to cut the trees. They used to hunters also came, but and the elephants, how the elephants disturbed the forest. When the elephants came, they caused a lot of damage on the way. How they caused the damage? They destroyed the rice fields and huts. Even Molai's own hut was destroyed. When the elephants used to enter the village, okay, they used to pass through the village to enter the forest. So what happened at that time? The rice fields and even the Molai's own hut and many other people huts were also destroyed. So now people wanted to beat up Molai because it was his forest that invited the forest. Now all the people got very angry and they wanted to beat the Molai because it was Molai's forest. He has developed this barren land into the forest. So they were very angry. And so people wanted to beat up Molai because it was his forest that invited the elephants. But Molai was not afraid. He was firm. He was firm means he has decided. He was firm in his resolve to create and protect a green cover for the land. He has decided that I have developed this barren land into the forest and it is my duty that I will protect the forest. So he was firm in his decision. Resolve means decision to create and protect a green cover for the land. In the end, most people left the area. Now the elephants used to come and they used to destroy the rice crops. They used to destroy the huts. So people got angry and then they were left the village also. They shifted the village to make the way for the elephants. Some people now left the village. See here, so many people are here due to the elephants' troubles. They left the village. Now read one of you this.
Why should I be afraid of animals? They are part of nature.
Very good. See, some villagers or many villagers left the village due to the they were afraid of the elephants. But what Molai thought, why should I be afraid of animals? They are part of the nature. We should not be afraid of animals. Okay, now what Molai did? But see, Molai keeps cattle for his own living. Molai keeps cattle for his own living. These are the cattle, the animals which give us milk or the domestic animals. He used to keep the cattle for his own living. He for other purposes, he need money. So he used to started keeping the cattle for his own living. Luckily, he has full support from his family. Villagers were not supporting him, but he got the support from his family. They help him. Family is helping Molai, okay? They help him in his work in all possible ways. They help him in his work in all possible ways. Molai's children will carry on his work. Children also help Molai. Molai's children help Molai. People outside Molai's own tribe didn't know about Molai's work. But village people only knew about Molai's work. People who is living outside that Majuli island, they were not knowing about Molai's work. Now, how we came to know about his work? See, now there is one more thing happened. One of you read this.
One day, a photographer roaming in that area found Molai working in this forest and guarding it.
Yes. Now, one day, what happened? A photographer from outside, he was roaming. Roaming means he was moving here and there. He found Molai working in the forest and guarding it. He found the Molai. Then he came to know. What he came to know? One of you read this. What he came to know?
When he came to know that Molai had grown the forest single-handedly, he was greatly impressed.
Yes. Why did he greatly impress? He came to know that Molai had grown the forest single-handedly. He was very impressed. He told the media. Now, what is media? Newspapers, TV channels. He told everyone that a man single-handed about land into the forest. About Molai's single-handed achievement. Earlier, Last time I had told you that earlier the forest department has refused Molai for any help. But now the forest department was also impressed. They decided to help Molai in his work. The forest department was impressed too. They decided to Molai help in his work. And the government also honored him. Honored him is they encouraged, they gave special prize. And what is that special prize? That is the Padma Shri award. Okay, the government honored Jadhav Payang with the Padma Shri award. Now, students, you know, every Republic Day, on each Republic Day, government announces the prizes for the Padma Shri award, Padma Bhushan award. See, this is the, I will show you. Here about screen Padma Awards 2022. Is it seen? Visible? What do you see in the screen? Okay. What is here written over here? One of you.
Padma Shri Award 2022.
Very good. Okay. Padma Awards 2022. See, these are the names of the people: Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, COVID vaccine makers among awardees. Okay, and this is the full list. It is you can read this information about who is going to receive this awards. See the complete list of the awards announced on the eve of the Republic Day. Government announces every year the list of the winners of about the who will get this Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan awards, Padma Shri awards. Okay, so afterward you will you can see this information on the Google also. See how to search this. When you type in the about the Padma Shri award, you will see the Wikipedia. It is known as the Wikipedia also. About Padma Shri award. This is the award about the Jadhav Payang. Okay, he has received this award in 2015. He has received this Padma Shri award. See, this is the award. He has received this award in 2015. For which field he has received? Environment, for the environment. And can you read, one of you, this about award?
Padma Shri Jadhav Payang is a mission trip environmental activist and forestry worker from Jorhat, India.
Very
Over
good.
the course of the
several decades, he planted
and tended trees on a sandbar of the river Brahmaputra, turning it into a forest reserve. The forest called Molai,
forest after him. Very good. Okay, so you will complete this reading afterward, and you can write the composition on forest man Jadhav Payang, about the Padma Shri award, who is receiving, see now this is the picture of Jadhav Payang is getting reward from the president Pranav Mukherjee. At that time our president was Pranav Mukherjee, and he has received this award from the our president. These are the different type of the awards: Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan. Okay. Okay, this is the Wikipedia. Wikipedia means all the information you have to search. If anything is difficult for you, you want to search anything, then you can write on the Google and you can search in the Wikipedia. Full information is given in this about the history, how the government had started giving the prize about the Padma Shri. Then every year, see here, the list of the awardees are here from the year 2010 to 2019, 2000. So it has started in the year 1954. Okay, earlier. So these are all the list is also available. So whenever you get time, you can read about this information. So what now? Molai has not stopped his work. He is continuing doing his work. And what message he gave to the country? One of you read and tell me what message he gave to the country.
Plant a tree, save the plant.
Okay, very good. Molai now wants to spread his message throughout the country. What message he gave? Each one of us should plant and grow at least 2 trees. Each one of us should plant. We have to plant first, and we have to take the care also. So we have to, each one of us should plant and grow at least 2 trees. Will you do that? Yes. Are you planting the trees? Are you taking care of trees?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Why we should do that? Because the trees will take care of the carbon dioxide we produce throughout the life and give us enough oxygen to breathe. In the process of photosynthesis, they take in carbon dioxide and they give us oxygen. We need the oxygen to breathe. So are you ready to help students to plant a tree and save the planet?
Yes. Yes.
So I hope you have understood this. Now we will play the game and you can revise what we have till now. Yes, Kartiki, do you want to ask me anything?
No.
Okay. See, students, we will share the link about this game with you. You can play the game and you can change the theme also. Now this is the TV game show. You can play the other theme also. Now I've changed the theme. See here, open the boxes. Last time, do you remember we have played the game like this? Show. So today we will play with other theme. So in this game, you have to open the boxes and you have to select the correct answer. First, we will open one. Read the question.
What do elephant visitors show?
What do elephants visit show? Elephants visit show that the forest is in very bad condition or the forest is in very good health.
Elephant visit show that the forest is in the very good health.
Very good health. Okay, next question. We have to open the second box. Read.
What terrible sight did young Molai see?
What did he see?
Molai saw thousands of snakes lay dead on one of the sandbars.
So correct answer is A or B?
A.
Very good. Very good. Okay, now the box number 3.
How much area does Molai cover today? 1,500
Yes, very good.
B. Number B.
Very good. Next box.
What does Molay keep for his own living?
Yes.
Molai keeps cattle for his own.
Very good students. So you have understood the lesson. Okay, very good. Next question.
What did the elephants destroy?
Destroy. What did the elephants destroy?
The elephants destroy
The rice fields and the huts. Next.
What is Molay's message to the world?
Okay. What message he gave?
Each one of you should plant and grow.
Number
2 trees. Very good. Very good. Next.
What trees
did Molay plant at the beginning?
Do you remember which tree?
Molai planted bamboo trees at the beginning.
Very good. Very good, student. Very good. 3 more questions. You have given all correct answers. Very good.
What did
Next.
many of the forest department people and village elders
advise? What did they advise? Earlier, what did they have advised? Don't waste your time. Okay. What did many of the forest department and people have advised? Not. But after they started supporting Molay. Next. Apart from the saplings, what else did Molay carry to the island? Yes, Kartiki. Apart from the saplings, what else? Butterflies or the rat ants?
From the saplings, Molai carried heaps of ants to the island.
Very good. Heaps. Yes. So this is also a collective noun. One collective noun we have heard, and the second collective noun, heaps of. In this lesson, you have learned these two collective nouns also. What other things came to the island with
Other
the trees?
things came to the island with the trees.
Yes,
Option
fast.
number B.
Very good. With
With
trees came
trees
birds.
came birds, insects, and animals.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So you have done very nicely. So all of you will clap our hands. You have scored all correct answer. 10 out of 10. Very good, students. So our position is at the top. You have done all answers very correctly. You can change the theme every time, and you can play the game again and again. Okay. Now, see, this same game you can play like this also. Image quiz. Okay, yeah, image quiz. See the image. So same game you can play different ways. Every time you can play with the different ways also. You tell me which image will come now. Which image you are able to see. Recognize the image first. Very good, Jadoo Payang. Yes. See what terrible sight. Now the question is here about the Jadoo Payang. Okay, what terrible sight did Jadoo, young Molai, see? Okay, now the two options are here. So answer A or B?
One. Option number A.
Yes. Okay. Now the same thing you can play like this also. Wheel game. You can ask. You can tell your friends to spin the wheel. You can ask the questions. Okay. Read the question.
What
the
did
question.
the elephants?
What does Molai keep for?
No, here. See the arrow. Here the arrow is here. So you have to
What
read.
did the elephant destroy?
Do you remember what did elephant destroy?
Yes.
Okay, tell me answer. They destroy the rice crops and the huts. Now we can eliminate. Now we have given this answer. So now again we have to spin it. So like this way you can play the game. Okay. Now the second question. Okay, read the question.
What trees did Molay
plant of bamboo trees?
Very good, students. Very good. Okay, so like that, there are different types of the game you can play at every time. Other things. This we have played earlier. This type. Okay, students. So I hope you have understood the lesson well. Any doubts? Anything you want to ask?